So tell me if you're able to see the screen. You're able to see my first slide. Give me a thumbs up. I want you to be more engaging. I want to make it more lively. So I just all request you all to show up on camera, to engage a lot, to make this interesting session, or else will it feels like for me to speaking to a wall. So yeah, we'll wait. Right. So we'll move to the session. So how excited you are today? I want you to tell me how excited you are. How excited? Give me a thumbs up, give me a heart symbol, shower me a love. So, right. Very nice. So, so before we begin, I want you to drop in chat box your name, from which city you are, and one word. Are you starting or already running a business? I want you to just take a minute to tap this so I will know who you are, from where you are. And one word, are you looking to start the business or already you're running a business? Right? So just go ahead. I just really want the session to be engaging. Your first step is just engage with me. That's it. Very nice, Divya. Hi, I've been seeing you for a while, Divya. So maybe it's because of my name. Richa, welcome. Beulah, Pratipa, running a business. Very nice. Okay. So very nice. So I'm all excited today. I want you to show the exact roadmap that has helped me to achieve that 1 lakh income. Right? So I want you to just be sure that I'm just telling you everything today. So whatever the doubts, you can just write down in the note and paper. You can just write across, and then I'll definitely come back to you at the end of the session. Hi Darshini. Hi. Yeah, very nice. So so the next thing is that, right, I just want to everybody to mute yourself. uh, Please just do mute your video. Mm-mm-mm. So I just want everybody to mute. mm, just not able.
Yeah, you can mute them.
Yeah, I'm just checking. Yeah, I've just right. So nice. So there are new people again. I want you to drop your name, your city, and one word. I just wanted to know about you, and I want you to show your video. I just want to talk to you. So I just want to on the video throughout the video so I could just interact with you. So oh my god. So yeah. So today, to everyone who is over here, I want you to just stay till the end so I could just give you a complete Claude prompt that has really helped me to earn my first 1 lakh. I've just used the Claude more. I'm not much intelligent, but I've just used the help of AI today. I've just used Claude and AIs to help me to finish off my work in just 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes to 1 hour a day. So what I've done is that I've used AI. So I'm just giving you the complete AI Claude prompt that I have used for you at the end of the session. So stay along with me to receive the bonus at the end. right? So this is for everyone, this is for every woman, right? The women who has been waiting to start, who's looking for a great opportunity to start, this is one kind of women. And women who's already stuck in business, who's already in business but she's completely stuck, right? So there are only two category of women today here, so who want to start the business and who are stuck at the business, right? So tell me, I'll give you a quick introduction of who I am, right? So 2 years ago I was working at a marketing agency. So it was a stable job and it was a good salary, but the thing is that I was not there with my son every day. It was very difficult, the meeting, the demanding meeting, the time and everything. I was not able to spend the time or time with my kid, or I was not able to work properly. So that is when I decided I need to have an income that is on my control, right? The time, whenever time I wanted to work, I can work. Whenever I want to take back, set back, I want to have the time. I want to have the time freedom, I want to have the space freedom, I need to have that money freedom. So I wanted everything at one place, and that is when I decided to start this journey. So I'll help you to go through all the steps. I'm sharing this exact steps, and I want you to note down everything, right? So even I started my digital marketing, and I started to post more, I started to share the journey on the space. And when I just had 200 followers and one person asked me to coach her, because that is when it started. It all did not start with a complete plan or step, but I figured out a lot in the last 2 years. But I don't want you to do that. I am sharing you the complete steps, so you could just copy paste and implement it, right? When I just had 200 followers, the 35,000 rupees came in, and that is when I realized this is possible for you. Okay, so uh, the next thing is that I've just helped 1,500 people, sorry, 1,050 women who wanted to increase the income of 1 lakh per month. I was able to do, I was able to do for myself, and I was able to do for my students as well. So if you could see, I just help them with the coaching, and they pay me money for that. So whatever the skill I have, since because I worked in marketing agency, since I worked in marketing agency, I know how to build a brand. That is my skill, because for the last 10 years I have done that only, because that is my skill. So what I have, I've just converted into my money thing, right? So whatever the skill I have, I just converted into a money. I did not learn anything new. So whatever I have, let it be cooking, let it be fashion, or whatever it is, you can monetize anything. If you open the influencers, if you open the Instagram, you could see a lot of amount of coaches, or lot amount of people who is selling their skill. In my case, I'm just good at marketing, because I've been there in that industry for 10 years, and that is when I started this business with not much hope. But when I started, people started to ask me how to start the income from home. And I started to share everything, and I started to monetize from it. People who wanted to have an hands-on experience to how to build the brand, so I just taught them, and they paid me for that. So I'm just a simple girl from a place called Salem. So all I've done is that I've just put my knowledge, people are paying it. That's it. It's very simple, right? So you just need to know how to do it step by step. So take your note and pen. I'll just help you with all these things. So there are three phases for you to hit that 1 lakh, right? It's just three phases, right? So I'll just help you to go step by step, right? So first is foundation, right? So first is foundation. So first thing is that you should have something to offer, right? You should have something to offer, so that people will buy. So you should have something to package, right? So for example, in my case, I've just chosen marketing because that is my skill. So I packaged it. For example, if it's like around 4,000 rupees for a 1 hour session, or just 15,000 rupees or 50,000 rupees for a 1:1 session. So I just charge based upon the money that people can spend. So first thing I did was that I just checked where am I good at. So what people ask to me, because every time, even with my relatives, people ask me, how do you earn, from whom, is it possible, how is it possible? So people ask me a lot. So what people ask me, I converted into a money making thing. That's it. It is so simple. You don't need to think a lot. So what people are asking to you, you make that as an income generating mission, right? So you should know what you're good at, what people are ready to pay for you, what people are asking to you, that you need to make it into your offer. So you should give something to get something. To get that money, you should be able to serve people. With what skill you have, you could just serve the people and get the money back, right? So business is all about serving, right? It is always about helping. So the more you help people, the more income comes. It's not about selling. Business, it's not about selling. So more you give, the more money comes in, right? So this is the foundation. The first step is that you should have something to offer from you. Let it be product, let it be a skill, or whatever it is. So you should have something to offer. You should have a price for it, and that is when people will come and buy it from you, right? The second step is that, so you have to fix all the step one by one. You can't jump from here to here. No, it doesn't happen, right? So first thing is that you should have something to offer, so the people will buy from you. They'll be happily paying to you. The second thing is that the visibility, right? So the visibility is nothing but, you have an offer. If the shop is closed, no one can see. So people has to see it. Either you can do through content, you can do through ads, or whatever it is. It's up to you. But you have to take the product or the services which you want in front of people, right? So that is called visibility. For example, today you have all seen my post, everything. You came to the WhatsApp. Yeah, I said you that I'm doing a free workshop, and you came in. So this is called visibility. This is a complete structure to talk to me. You came to this workshop, and that is the visibility. Today I am talking in front of you. That is called visibility, right? So I have an offer. So to see that, I have a set of people, right? You can do through social media, you can do through YouTube's or whatever it is. So the second step is that you have to select a channel. You have to show, hey, I have this product. Come and just visit me, right? So the third part is conversion. So people has just viewed your product, they have shown the interest, but you have to make them to buy the product. This is the third stage, right? So you have to fix each pillars. That's it. The work is done, right? The first one is the foundation, the second one is visibility, and third is called conversion, right? So first is you should have a product, second you should make that product to people see, and then the third is that whoever sees should convert. So there are three phases. So you have to fix each pillars, right? So the second thing is that, for the one kind of women who already have skill, but you need to package what you already have. Okay, you don't need a new skill. Just like me, you don't need to go and study new thing. So whatever you have learned so far, it can be mandala art, it can be an artist, it can be painting, or it can be cooking. You just need to monetize. You have everything what you need. You just need to package into one offer like me, and then you have to sell it. First you should have that product, right? So find your idea. It can be cooking, stitching, organizing, teaching, anything. It can be anything. So I want you to find your idea first. What the idea? So I want you to note down everything. I want you to figure it out, right? I want you to figure out the entire thing, so that you will be able to know what is your idea. I want you to figure out in this session. Okay, so this is my idea. I'm good at cooking, so let me take cooking, right? So don't overthink a lot. So whatever people come and ask you, you just need to make it as a skill, right? So and then you have to turn it into an offer, right? For example, cooking well is not the offer, right? I teach busy moms a full week of meals in 2 hours. That is an offer. You should know how to make an offer that people are ready to buy, right? So turn it into an offer, right? So you should be able to convert into an offer, right? So instead of saying I cook well, you should be able to offer a package saying that I teach busy moms a full week of meals in 2 hours, and people will be ready to buy. If you say I cook well, nobody will buy. So you should be able to know how to make it as an offer, right? And then if, or for example, even if 10 customer buys that digital product or whatever, if you're ready to sell, even for example, so even 5,000 people are buying it, it is like 50,000 rupees. Don't ever think who will buy from me. Don't ever think. I don't want you to think, because I'm a person who never ever thought that people will buy from me. Today people are buying from me. Okay, so I want you to be confident. So whatever you sell, it will sell. All you have to do is that you have to figure out a way to make all your products to be sold. Okay, so I don't want you to have a doubt on your services. You are beautiful, you're almost beautiful, you're already doing great. So all I want you to do is this: find your idea, what everybody is asking to you, turn it into an offer. For example, I give 100 recipes for a busy mom who wants to cook into us. You can give the recipe, right? And then you can price it something like 5,000 rupees or 500 rupees, whatever it is. Don't ever overthink that people will pay me, because people are paying in social media. Tell me how many people has bought some breastfeeding courses, pregnancy courses, who or some kind of mehendi thing, or painting thing. How not you have purchased on social media? You would have purchased. Tell me how many people has purchased from online. Give me a thumbs up. So right, I see so many thumbs up. That means, that social media is working. People are ready to pay money. You are ready to pay money, and people are ready to pay money. So I see so many thumbs up. I see so many thumbs up, because people are ready to pay money, but you have to just package it into something so people will be ready to buy. This is not a scam. Don't think it is a scam because you are buying online. Then why not people will buy from you? This is the working model then, right? So now your confusions are clear. So whatever the skill you have, I want you to just package it, and then you are ready to sell. You should have something. It can be a product or the skill, whatever it is, something that is different from the market, something people are wanting to. You can just make it into a product or an offer or something like that, right? This is the first thing. Don't ever judge whatever thing I'm just saying. You don't ever think it's normal. This is the thing that is going to transform your life, because that has happened to me really. So my skill is marketing. That is to make the small business grow. That is my specialty. I just shared to everyone. People started to pay. This is simple thing. When a simple girl like me can do, you can do very much more than me. I guess that you should be able to do more than me, right? The next session is that this is for people, this is for women who wants to start business. This complete model, you should have something to offer, then people will buy, right? So the second thing is that who are struggling to run business. Many people here will have business, but still they'll be struggling, right? Many people will be thinking that it is because of my product is not good, my content is not good, I don't have followers. This is what happens with struggling business owner. These are the points that they usually see. But what if I tell you that nothing is a problem? Product is not a problem, content is not a problem, followers is not a problem. Even with 200 followers, when I made 35,000 rupees, it shows that it is possible, right? Even it's not about your content, it's not about how you make the content, it's not about your product is good, you should know how to sell it, right? So real problem is not with your product, not with your content, not with the followers, nothing, right? Now I'll show you what are the that is three things that is holding your business growth, right? So first thing is that many people who comes to online business, they want to get leads, they want to get sales, but what happen is that many people don't know how people buy online. You should know the psychology, right? For example, when you go to a doctor prescribes you medicine based on what you say, right? So the same way, when you do an online business, you should be able to understand what people need, how do people scroll, how do people buy. We invest on so many things. We invest on chairs, we invest on furnitures, we invest on stocks, but we never understand how this online works, how this online business works. Because that is when my business transformed, when I analyzed how people scroll, how people buy online, what are the psychology behind it, how to make content for that. So that is most important. You can be in online business. Just because of posting, it doesn't make people buy, right? So people will not buy just because you're posting. So for that, to post according to your custom audience, to post according to your people, you should be able to analyze how people buy online. Without this basic psychology, if you just keep on posting, if you just keep on doing it online, nothing will show up. That is the real fact. I don't want you to degrade you or something like that, but I want you to say the fact and truth. When you analyze it, you know how to make the post, you know how to make the make selling easy. Because I'm so introvert that I could not even speak in front of camera for before 2 years. But right now everything became simple, because the starting stage is most the difficult part. The more you do, more you will become better, right? So the second thing is that you are posting as someone you're not, and posting randomly. So the second problem is that, first thing is that you're not understanding how this online world works. But you learn, you can definitely crack the code, I'm saying. Because all Instagram or courses, people said just post online, consistently post. It's not because consistently post somebody will come. By the way, for the last 1 year you would have posted consistently, and you will be stuck where to post. You did not generate sales and you just quit. I don't want you to again go into the same pattern of not knowing the online and without online and then posting. I want you to understand how this online world works. If you understand, it's so simple. You have just started the business, you're so brave, you're so smart. But just because of one thing, I don't want you to lag behind, right? So I want you to understand how this online business works, online space works, how people buy, and it is so simple for you if you understand everything. The second thing is that you are posting as someone you're not and posting randomly. For example, there are many kind of content: talking reel content, carousel content, and a short text, and then entire thing in caption, like I do. So there's so many formats. You just no need to get stuck if there is only one format. It's not necessary for you to talk on the video every time, right? You could just choose which format is possible to you, right? So you should be able to understand which post will bring you followers, which post will bring you sales, which post will bring you so much of engagement, right? So it's not about posting randomly. You should be able to figure out if this post is going to bring me the followers or trust or sales. No post can do all the three, because this is a psychology. This is how the online space works. So first you need to have followers, and then you have to gain their trust, and that is when, after that only, selling happens. Everyone who is on business thinks that sales is a first success. No, sales is not a first success. The first success is bringing more views. Second success is bringing more followers. Third thing is that the followers has to ask you, hey, how much is this, what it is, and everything. Fourth is that sales. So if you're not fixing one by one, you could not expect sales. That is what the online platform. So online platform has a particular algorithm, or has a particular steps that you have to follow. So this is second, right? So third thing is that you are doing it completely alone. So you don't have anybody. See, 5 years before or 10 years before, usually how people run his business is that they'll be have a business guru, or they'll go to an internship, or they'll go just learn business. But today nobody teaches business, right? So you don't know which step to keep, and you don't know what is the mistake you're making, and you're completely working alone. Nobody is saying you what is wrong, and this you're making the same mistakes again and again, then expecting the sales. It doesn't happen. For online, there is a particular strategy that you have to follow, and then you'll be getting sales, right? So now tell me where you are. Is it number one, or number two, number three? What is the mistakes you are currently making on your business? Tell me in the comments. I want you to engage, and that is when I'll be able to know. So you don't understand how people buy online. Very good, very good, Beulah. So what are the other problem? just post one. Very nice. So majority of the problem happens, you don't understand online, but you wanted to sell on online. Very nice, very nice, Odaya. Very nice, Yogeshwar. Yes, it's number one. I'm very happy that you're able to figure out where you're doing the mistake. Yeah, you're able to figure out the mistake. I'm very happy about you all, right? So you're not understanding how people buy online. That is the major problem I see almost with every business which I go through, right? So now, so I want you to give. Very nice, Bindi. Nice. You're able to figure it out. Be happy that you're able to figure it out. Okay. So you're able to admit that you are doing all these mistakes. Right. So now I want you to Richa. Very nice. We'll fix it. Don't worry. Don't worry, Richa, and we'll fix it. We will fix it everything. Right. So I'm going to give you again a three shift that could immediately you can apply to your business, and then you'll be able to see the sales. Right. So first thing is that I want you to stop posting randomly. For example, opening the phone today and then I want to post this and let me post this. So that strategy doesn't work because 10 years into marketing, I did not know at the beginning stage. Actually, this was the complete strategy, right? I'll be taking the phone. Okay, today let me post this. It doesn't work like that. What you have to do is that you should be able to analyze what post you have to post it today. Is it you want to increase the followers or you want to make them get engaged? Third thing is that you want them to message you saying that I want to buy. So for all these things there are different posts. So as I said, first you have to build the followers and then you have to gain the trust and then you have to promote the product. So today you just saw my post, you came today, and then you are getting my knowledge. So the same thing, it all goes step by step, right? To make a post, to increase the followers, there is particular post. So you have to educate them. For second, you have to gain the trust. You have to show what you're doing behind the scene. That is second. So without trust, nobody buys from you online. Okay, just note it down. Without trust, people don't buy. So if you don't have trust on me, you would have not come for today's session. You just came to today's session because you trusted me, because that I gained through my post, right? So the third one is that you have to make people to say that, hey, let me buy your product. So there is another post for that. So here you have to understand that it's not randomly posting to increase followers. So first goal of your business should increase the followers. Without followers, without having an audience, to whom will you sell? So the first thing is that you have to increase the followers. For that, you have to post an educative content or whatever it is. Second, I know everybody would have post education content, but still you'll not get sales. You'll not get the followers. But there is a way, there is a system called viral system where it will help you to get followers. There is a system. What today I'm just saying you is that what post you have to make, right? So the first thing is that you have to make a post which gives you followers. The second post will people have to engage with you. Third thing is that you have to make a post that will sell. So everything has to come step by step and you should not post randomly. This is the first point that you should be able to analyze. For that, you should be able to understand how people scroll, how people consume content, how people buy from the internet. So you should be able to know that psychology. So posting becomes very easy. So today, there were days where I just used to worry about content. Oh my God, I'm an introvert. I will not be able to post a content. There are many times I'll just cry anything. But when I learned all these things, it became very easy. Again, I'm saying when a simple girl like me can do, you could definitely do. Right? So all you have to do is that you should be have that willingness and fire to learn it. To have that life that you want, you should be able to learn that. You should be able to learn. That's it. Just another 1 or 2 months. You'll be just there where you wanted to be. The thing which it took 2 years, it will take just 2 months for you because I have just jot out everything for you, right? So the second thing is that many people stop sell they sell products. So this is vanilla candle, or this is the lipstick, and this. So people will not buy you for that. For example, if I say I sell marketing course, will you buy it? No. The result. People always want the transformation, the result. They want to see the result because people pay money not for the product but for the result. For example, in my case, when I say that I hit my 1 lakh in my business, it means people are ready to buy the transformation. But if I say that I sell a marketing course, people will not buy because they could not understand the transformation. Right? You're able to understand the point. Give me a heart symbol if you're really enjoying this session. But I want you to just shine like anything, like anything. I want to be a woman just like me, who's able to sell like anything, sell crazily. Just I want you to learn all these things. I just want you to learn this major steps. I want you to shine in life like anything, just like me. Right? So the next is shift 3. The third thing is that build your business around your personality. For example, let's say if you're an introvert, you can't make a talking reel, don't make. It's not necessary. It's not even necessary. There are so many pages, if you see, they just post images, people come. They just post carousel, people will come. They just post talking reel, people will come. They just make a simple hook and then give the entire caption, people are ready to buy from them. You don't need to work hard. You don't need to work hard to make content. It's very very easy when you understand your personality and make content. There are more type of content. You just need to analyze the personality. What kind of personality? If I shy, okay, let me make carousel. If I'm loud, if I'm happy to make a talking reel, then just go ahead. Business can be fun. Business no need to be hard, because today I just take care of my son, I just take care of my family, I just take care of my business as well. It's been like before 10 years or 15 years, it was very difficult. Nothing online was not there. It was very difficult for people. They have to leave their kids and then go for family. But today we are in a very beautiful era where you can just take care of the family. You can just run the business around your personality. You don't need to talk every time. You don't need to make big paragraphs. It's not necessary. You just need to understand your personality. You have to make the format. Okay, you have to choose the right format for your business. All you have to do is that your business can be fun. Trust, your business can be fun. Making business is very easy when you understand all the steps. All you have to do is that you have to take the right steps. Right? So you're able to understand. So I'll just make a quick recap. So stop posting randomly. Stop posting with a strategy. First you have to bring the followers. To bring the followers, you have to make a certain post. To bring the trust, you have to show the behind the scenes. And third, if you want to make people to buy, you should make post that makes people to buy. Right? Posting randomly doesn't work, and you need to stop that right now. And if you keep on posting doing the same thing, then you'll be exhausted and then you'll quit the business. I don't want you to do that. Right? Learn the strategy. Right? The second one is that stop selling the product and discount. Just because you put discount, people don't come. There are so many people are putting the discounts. Why should people has to come to you? So you should be able to sell the transformation, the result, because people pay money for the result you make, not because you sell a product. So as I said, business is all about serving people. It's just serving. Just mindlessly serve people, so people will come to you. Okay, they'll ready to pay for you when you just give the value they want. Right? So the third thing is that I want you to build the business based on your personality, based upon how much time you have. For example, if it's 1 hour, you should be able to know the complete routine what you can do in 1 hour. Right? So I want you to build your business based upon your personality. Just don't, everybody are putting a talking reel, don't put a talking reel, because that's difficult for you. Right? So
Hi, this is Kat.
so here I just did not bring income for me. I just started to bring income for my students as well. So this is Karnika, and she's like a holistic wellness coach. I think she's here. I'm not sure if she's here or not. So she gave me a testimonial recently. From She said like there is zero bookings and randomly people come and ask, and then no people would have booked her call. So everything will happen. This was the problem with her. And today she's like, for one of her events, she's totally booked out. Just when she understood the strategy, how this online works, how to post it, I gave her. Yes, Karnika, she's here. So she's my live example. She recently yes, she recently shared the testimonial, and her event got booked out. All she learned, actually she gave her energy to make the content. I gave a plan, but she was the one who implemented it, right? For example, she said that she was able to.
They put the content consistently out. The community circle become a very successful things. Registrations were booked out, and we even had to add few slots because of the request the people were put in. What I really love the most is that she didn't just stop at giving advice. Again, I'm saying that she stays with you while you're implementing them. She answers every silly questions, helps you solve the problem, and supports you when you're stuck, confused, and keep repeating the same mistakes. It is actually the accountability and
So many said they're able to not able to hear, but you can just hear the subtitles because I don't know what was the problem. And she said that one of her event got fully booked out. So that was the thing she's saying over here. So she got fully booked out because initially there were no people, but now she's fully booked out because I'm just proud of her because she was able to implement it. She was literally able to implement it what she learned. So if you need to have a success in life, if you want to reach the goal, if you want to give the lifestyle that you want to give to your kids or for yourself, right, you should be very independent. To have that independent, you should have that fire to learn. If you have that fire to learn, you could be so confident because even if whatever the worst case, even if you don't have any way to earn, you could just earn online. Just earn online if you know the exact steps, right? If you want to gain the financial independence for another 2 months, I want you to learn the complete system behind this online space. Just learn it. I even don't want you to implement it. So I just want you to learn it, and then I want you to implement it. And once you implement it, you just will find the success in your own business. And one more thing, I don't want you to doubt anytime whether people will buy from you or not, because I am a person who just started randomly. People started to ask me, and then I just serve them. They gave me money. That's it. You just need to know how to write the content so they'll pay you. Today, to come into this session, you came in because of the trust, and that is when you came in because you trusted me. So it's very easy to gain the trust, but you should know the framework, right? So that there are these are the all the real testimonial which I get every day in my session. For example, one people say 400, and this is the first time I reached my 1 million, and this is the thing, this is the first time I just got so many real views. I just finished the marketing session, and it was really thoughtful made one, and I got around 100 followers for the first time. I got 70 orders. I got around 50 to 60 orders posting the same content. So everything is possible. I want you to just learn how to do that, right? So, successful women entrepreneurs aren't born. They are intentionally built through courage, consistency, willingness to keep going when it's hard. So, I'm telling you, first 1 or 2 months is the roughest phase. You have to learn. You have to give what it needs. But once you give it, the rest of the life is sorted out because you know what to sell. You know how to sell. You know how to make people buy it. You know how to make that courageously. I want you to have that courage. I want you to have that consistency, and I want you to willingness to learn, to keep going. Whenever it's hard, trust you. Trust that universe will show you a way, right? So women entrepreneurs are not born because I always had the dream to start business, but I never had the skill. But once I had the skill, today I'm so courageous because I know anything I can sell. I can sell like anything. I can sell crazily. I can make any people to buy it. I know that. So that is the courage I have today because before 2 3 years I did not have that courage. I was always skeptical on me. I was always doubtful. But once I started to learn, I always never valued the skill. But today I have the skill, selling skill. I have the marketing skill. I can sell like anything. I can sell crazily. You just imagine what kind of confidence I'll have when I have this all the capacity, when I know what to sell, how to sell, why to sell, how to make people buy. I'm super courageous today. The same thing, I'm just not telling you to brag this. Seriously. Don't think I'm just telling you, oh, she's showing off. No. I want you to give the same future I have today. I want to gift it to you. Right? So tell me, how is it? How are you enjoying the session? So give me a hearts up, give me an energy to go through all the slides. Right. Thank you, people. Thank you. Thank you, girls. So right now, I want you to ask, I want you to say, when you implement all these things, what I said today. So what I said today is just a part. Business is an ocean. Business is an ocean. It can't be just put it into 1 hour box. We can't. That's not possible. Business is a lifelong journey, right? So there will be so many doubts. You will be having a doubt whether this idea is correct. You will be having a doubt whether I have priced correctly. Why isn't nobody replying? I make everything correct, but why is nobody replying? Am I doing anything wrong? Right? So there will be so many things. When you come, when you do business, you'll have doubts. Okay, Divya has said to make 3 strategies. Now my problem is, what 3 posts shall I make? So that confusion comes to your mind. So that is when I have recorded a complete thing which will really help you to just go step by step, right? So right now, as I said, when you do business, when you implement, there will be a lot of question, because when I started my business, I had a lot of questions. I never knew to whom shall I go and say all these things. Who will sit with me? Who will just clear all my doubts? Right? So who will sit with me for all my doubts? To where will I go? I love business. We invest in everything. We invested in stocks, but we never understand how this online space works, how to grow the business. We never invested in all those things, right? So right now, this is where the small business learning space comes, right? I want you to, it's a learning space where you can learn all the steps one by one. For example, how to set up your offer, how to make the strong offer that people will buy, how to make a content that people will buy from me. So what kind of post should I make? What kind of personality I have? Is it a shy or boldness? How to make a content format according to me, right? So you have a lifelong access for every session, right? And you will have a weekly live a Q&A session with me, Kanika knows, and weekly live a Q&A with me. It is just valid for this session alone. If you're able to enroll it, you'll be able to come into this and get a weekly live Q&A. Whatever the doubt you have, you can clear it down, right? So you have a resources, you have a chat GPT prompt, you have a content plans, you have templates, everything. You have whatever you need to build a small business learning space, small business learning. You have everything sorted over here, because I've just built this space with one thing in mind. Whatever I struggle to make content. I struggle to make a content as an introvert. I struggle to know what should be first, what should be second. I did not know whom to ask. So everything is sorted here, right? I give you a simple Claude prompts or chat GPT prompts, which will really help you to finish off your work in 30 minutes and rest. Everything you can, you can enjoy with the family. But first 2 months is a learning phase. It's not a honeymoon period. After 2 months is your honeymoon period, where you can enjoy. But all you have to do is that just 2 to 3 months, I want you to learn mindfully and implement it, and then you could just enjoy your life like anything. Because 2 years before, I was just struggling to sort it down. I don't know where to go. Everybody was making workshops, everybody give a recording session, but recording session doesn't help us. Recording session, who will help us? But I need to speak with someone else. And that is when I have this weekly live Q&A. And everybody saying the talk reel, go to studio, record it, but that is not possible for me. For me, possibility is of recording, going to studio is not possible with a small kid. I don't want to leave him. I don't want to have that guilty consciousness. But the same thing today, I just analyze what is my personality. I just figured out myself, because no workshop was doing that. So I figured out myself, just because I had the knowledge from marketing. So based upon my personality, based upon my introvert thing, I was able to do a content. It can't be stressful. So I wanted to make content really fun, because content is a major part. I want to make that as a fun, right? So this is my small business learning space. I want to exactly show what's happening inside the small business learning space, right? Don't think I'm just selling another thing. No, I'm not selling. Whatever I missed in my life, whatever I did not have to run my own business, whatever I needed to run my business profitable, or how to do, so you have everything covered over here, right? You have everything covered. You don't need to have another courses at all. You don't need to go on another courses as well. You have everything to me. You can ask me, record this session, I'll record it. Give me a little bit time. I have a small son, so give me time, I'll definitely record it for you. if something is missing, almost everything I have recorded, but all you have to do is that you have to just give me little time. If something is missing, I will definitely support you, or you can come for the Q&A session and then you can ask me, right? So first is intro. Before you begin, what are the sessions? The second thing is that the mindset. Why do people fail? So basically, strategy, business strategy is just 20 percentage. Sorry to say this, it's just 20 percentage. The strategy is 20 percentage alone. The mindset, what is the strong mindset you have, that is the most important. Your mindset should be proper. If the mindset is not proper, the strategy, whatever the strategy, doesn't work. So you should have a serving mentality, not a selling mentality. So from that, you would succeed if you're able to serve people, help people mindfully, right? And then the business foundation, what skills you have and how to monetize it, and what actually needs, right? What you're selling, right? Who actually needs what you're selling? The words that make people listen to you, what are the words that you have to use that people will listen to you and buy from you? How to stand out everyone, because many of the people are selling sari, many of the people are selling candle. Why should people choose you? You should be able to answer it. Today you are in this session because you wanted to make content according to your lifestyle, according to your personality. You want to just work 30 minutes a day. That is my specialty. No people on the internet do this because everybody are doing the mass thing. I wanted to have something unique for my course. So whoever comes to this, invest here. I want to know they can run based on their personality. No business, nobody teaches to run based on your personality. And customer understanding. So you should be able to understand how people buy from you, why people stop scrolling, how do they make purchase. Everything will be covered in the customer understanding. And then comes the marketing foundation, how an Instagram actually works, because many people doesn't know how Instagram actually works, right? And then the framework for a viral content. A viral content is not by luck. If your content is going viral, it's because of the psychology, it's not purely luck. So every almost 50 percentage, 60 percentage of the content is going viral, it means it's not luck, it's a system. For every video that is going viral, there is some psychology behind it. If you're able to understand the psychology, it's very easy and you can just tap the market like anything, right? The system for never running out of the content ideas, how to record a video without feeling shy, how to make how to make a video even if you're shy. Editing that takes 10 minutes, right? It's just 10 minutes. You don't need to fancy editing. You just need to know how a simple editing can still get you views. You don't need to have video editor, because right now I don't have video editors, I don't have content writers, everything AI and me, that's it. I just have an intern who supports with me for this, for the WhatsApp group messages, she'll help with me. So nothing, you just need 30 to 50 minutes a day, not more than that, but you should able to have a complete system. This is first. So first, this business foundation, and then what to sell you should know, marketing foundation, how to make people buy you should know, and then the resources. What is the cloud prompts you can use, what is the content references, because content reference I have entirely sought out. For example, if you could see, if you're a jewelry brand, if you're a fashion brand, if you're a health brand, if you're a kids brand, so everything is sorted out for you, right? So whatever the content based upon your niche, I'll be able to fill the content ideas, right? So content reference, so everything will be added over here based upon your request, right? And then is question and answer session. So whenever, how to make your reels go viral, when people ask me, I just make the videos based upon it. And there is something called accountable group, and I'll be reactivating it in the coming second cohort. So here you can just make into accountability challenge, where I give 3 content ideas per week, and then you can just implement it. You can just implement it blindly based upon the psychology which I give it to you, and that will be able to generate you followers and sales. Because right now you will not know what will generate followers, what will generate sales, but this accountability group will help you to bring up with sales, bring up with the reels which will bring you the followers, right? And then comes the sales foundation. So right now you have views, you have followers, you made people come to you. So how to make and close the conversation, you should be able to understand. This is sales foundation, right? So everything is gone step by step. First to increase the followers, next to generate leads, and next to generate sales. There is three problems in business. One's to get the visibility, that is more views. The second is how to get more leads. The third is that how to make sales. People are asking, but they should buy from you, right? So the next is assessments. So whatever it is, you can just ask me anytime. You can just give in the group discussion. So what is your problem, you can just. And we also have a community where I just post about the Saturday live events. So here all my people just ask the doubts, and I post the Saturday sessions. Everything goes over here. So everything is sorted. So whatever the small business learning space needs, everything is sorted out. Whatever I missed as a business, whatever I missed it as a woman who wants to run the business from home, who wants to build the income from home, everything is sorted over here, right? Everything is sorted, right? So all you need to do is that you need to have the fire to learn it. To learn it, you have to invest it. So at the live Q&A, it's just only for this cohort, because I'm just doing this only for this batch, and I've been doing for my previous batch, and this is my second batch. And the Q&A session costs a lot of my energy, because I have to think for you. I have to bring value to you, because if you question me, I should be able to answer. And this is all about my energy, right? I have to spend energy to answer you, right? I have a kid to serve. So this is a 49,000 rupees value, but I want you to give it 7,999 just for this cohort, because I know investment is a big thing. You have been spending on saris, you have been spending on your designer bags, you've been spending on your income, sorry, vacation, whatever it is. How many people have spent on learning something that could transform your life, right? If you calculate it, it's just 22 rupees per day. It's just less than a tea. That's it. It's just a 1 year access where you can come to me and you can ask questions. It's just 22 rupees per day, right? So I just have 20 spots alone. Actually, already few spots has been filled for last 2 to 3 days. So it's like, if you're able to join it today, and you have an access to free Saturday sessions, you can come along, you can ask questions, you can ask your doubts, you can fix the problem, and you can just have the lifestyle that you need, right? So I'll just drop my payment link below, so you could just sign in. And I'm just posting the link, so you could just go sign in if you're really interested. So it's an investment. Again, I'm telling you, this is an investment, because to learn all these things and to serve you on a Saturday Q&A call, that requires all my energy. And you, to attain the life you want, you need somebody who has already done it, because I hold it the hand of somebody who has done it. So right now I want you to hold your hands as well, so that you just invest another 2 months in learning how the online space works, how, what to post, how to sell, everything. You just learn it for another 2 months, right? So all I have to say is that invest in learning, invest the time for another 2 months, just 2 months. If you learn it, everything is easy, right? So right now, tell me if you have any questions. So if you have just noted down, if you have any questions, you can just shoot out to me. I'm really happy to sell, ready to happy to say all your questions and answer all your questions. So if you're really interested, go. And the session will start in another 1 or 2 days. So you'll just people who has already signed in, you'll just get the messages of the sessions and all the details. You'll be joined in the WhatsApp group, which I showed you. So from there we'll take it forward. So right now, if you have any questions, you can just post it, or if you have any questions, tell me. I'll just sort it out for you. You can just comment in the chat box. Do you have any questions? So you can just take 1 minute time, um, where you can just type your questions. Now, I want you to close your eyes and imagine what would your life look back if someone taught you the exact step by step process to build the income and lifestyle you dream of? How will you really enjoy? Because that first step, the first investment takes your energy, right? Once you do that, once you spend the energy, once you spend everything, this time for another 2 months, just 2 months, hold on. I want you to build your dream life. Just learn, fix step by step, fix the content, fix the sales system, fix the mindset, fix your business foundation, what to sell, how to sell, everything you should be able to figure it out, right? So I want to just to close your eyes, imagine if I keep on postponing things, if I keep on doing things, how long? How long? Because this question, asking this question, help me to invest on things. Even now, I invest on things to go to my next level of life. For example, today, if I'm earning 1 lakh, I want to go for 5 lakhs. This is my goal now. I want to achieve it. I want to give a better education for my kid. I want to give a better lifestyle for me. Even whenever I want to go and travel, I need to travel, right? So you have two choices right now. you have you can have two options. One, figure it out alone, sitting in the same situation. Another 1 year goes, another 2 year goes. You'll not able to achieve the lifestyle you want. You'll not be able to achieve what you want. And there is an option too where I hold your hands, see to that you're implementing. You have to implement, you have to give your fullest strength, and I'll be able to support you. Oh, she's putting so much of strength. I really wanted to catch her hand and just take her in my process. I've just already done it. All you have to do is that you have to just invest in the right place. Many people are doing workshops, but my workshop is only for people who wanted to make business fun, who wants to make content based on their um, based on the uh, based on their personality, right? So right now I am just sharing the bonus which I said it.